at your own risk means that we're going to change every conception you have right now about what hair and this industry is. It's going to be a life-altering experience, and so you enter it of your own volition. Sujiivana is different from other salons. I think the training is what sets us apart, and that we are going for a more international feel. Okay, I've been all over the world, and in my career I've taken bits and pieces of everything that I've learned from around the world, put it together. And for the most part, I'll be honest, our standards are those of the US when it comes to things like sanitation, when it comes to the precision of our haircuts, when it comes to the science behind the color. All of those are based on the stuff that I taught in the US. So we do a more precise scientific approach to hair, evaluating every aspect of it, instead of just going in and whacking away when it comes to a haircut or just throwing a color on. Yeah, the signature look. The one phrase that annoys me and drives me crazy in this country is signature this, signature that. And signature to me, it just means generic. It means you're not creative enough to come up with something individual, so you've had to put together a signature look that everybody can have. And to me, that's not doing hair. The individuality is what makes the industry, and making styles pertinent or specific to the client is what it's about. We're trying to change perceptions in this country of the standard of what's going on in hair, and the industry itself is a standard. Customized creativity, the phrase that we came up with, is probably my favorite, because that relays the message that we're doing it specifically for you. No matter who you are, we're going to do the best work and what's going to look the best for you. No, it doesn't work different on Asian hair. Hair is hair no matter who you are. If you're Asian, if you're Caucasian, if you're African, I don't care what the hair is, it's all comprised of the same stuff, right? And it's going to react to the chemicals exactly the same way, okay? You have fine textured, coarse textured, curly, straight. You have every gambit of it. And those are the things that change how the hair processes, not by a specific nationality, shall we say. There are rules and laws to hair color and to chemicals that are used in the hair. The problem is most people in this country don't know those. So what their cop-out is, oh, it just doesn't work in Asian hair. You're making this really hard, because I don't like to think that I'm special. And I don't feel that I'm special or any different than anybody else. Case in point, my hardest time when I got here was people calling me sir, and people treating me differently, that I was of a different social class. And that truly was like, oh, you're so special because you're way up there, and I'm not, you know? And every time I deal with somebody that thinks they're so much better than somebody else, it really drives me nuts, because, you know, they put their pants on one leg at a time too. You know? I always strive to be the best I can. And I want that same drive out of all of my staff. I look everywhere and pay attention to everything. I watch the TV programs here, look in the magazines here. I can guarantee that my standards are higher than anybody's standards that come through this door. And I hold my staff to those standards. I try to as best as possible. Numerous times people have expressed the comment to me that my staff's not ready. And then I have to step back and look at my staff and reevaluate my staff. And in all honesty, the work I see coming from my staff is 100 times better than any work that I've seen from other stylists in this country. Why do I say so? Their cuts are more precise, their cuts are more refined, they're getting the colors that they're looking for the most part. I've been impressed with the growth that I've seen from that staff. My staff is well on the way to being the best staff in this country. They're doing some great stuff with color. So is my staff ready? Yeah, my staff's ready for anybody that's out there. Always, every day it's a competition with myself, not others. The salon isn't in a competition to me with other salons in this country. The salon here is in competition with my past salons. This one has to be better because everything in my life goes one step up, not one step back. And so this salon has to be far superior to any other salon I've ever owned or ever ran. What are people in this area looking for in a salon? I think that's with every area, no matter where you go in this world. Everybody's looking for quality service. They're looking for the best possible service and the best work. Okay? You can guarantee that you're not going to please everybody all the time, but we come close to pleasing 90% of our people. And that's what's important to me. You can't please everybody, and I know that for a fact. There are going to be the ones that come in that don't like us, but then for everyone that doesn't like us, there's 100 that love us. And that's what matters to me.
I know now that here inside, this is my